So this is a very important book, and this has been written by Acharya Prashant. If you see this book Bhagavad Gita is immortal. As long as Arjun lives within us, we will continue to need Krishna. So this is the quotation at the back side of the book, and this is a very crucial quotation. Since we all have sorrow, so we all are like Arjun, and we all want that there should be no sorrow in our life, so we are searching for Krishna. So we will need Krishna. So how we can attain Krishna, how we can know about him, who is Krishna? So all the questions which comes in our mind can be easily conquered by help of this book. So if we go through this is the volume 1. We also have the volume 2 of this book, but in this video we will only see the volume 1, and it is also the national best-selling author. Okay, so this book is obviously a very good book, if I say. So here in this book, if we go through the contents, so the main contents like the bondage of biology and culture. So Gita is about how we can liberate from our bondages and culture. Every person which we see generally have some bondage which are made up of biology and as well as culture. When biology means it is based on our body, and the culture means that when we get birth, around us there are lots of people, lots are civilization, and that civilization puts something in our mind, and that becomes bondage to us. What happens that our mind thinks this is the truth, and that is not actually the truth. Then that truth becomes bondage to us. So this is the bondage of biology and culture. Along with that, there is the bondage of superstition and casteism. So these all kinds of bondages which are being listed here, these are not the truth. But human mind, if he doesn't know about the truth, then it considers that this is the only truth. The biology, the culture, opportunity, superstition, casteism, these all becomes truth for a single human being, and then he can do anything to protect this kind of things, which is actually doesn't matter at a level. So the Bhagavad Gita is here to elaborate ourselves how these things, it doesn't matter to us. We should get something better. We should not be involved in this kind of superstition, casteism, and all these things. Okay. So what makes Arjuna worthy of Gita? So this is the point we all should think. So here it is written, what makes Arjuna worthy of Gita? So we see that in the world lots of people have sorrow, but they are not going towards Gita. They don't want to listen. If you will go and say people, hey, please listen, please understand, this is the knowledge through which you can get out of your problems, but they will not listen to it. So how Arjuna is worthy of Gita? How we can be the real Arjun so that we can get the Gita? If we will not be Arjun, we will not get Gita. So to understand, to get Gita, first of all we will have to accept our sorrows. Lots of people doesn't accept the sorrow within themselves. They say everything is okay, all is going good, and they are doing lot kind of shits. But that is not okay. That creates lot of problem to the nature, to the people, but they are very ignorant in nature. They don't want to understand these things. So that is the problem. Okay. And the myth, the fact, and the timeless. So here is also the important point. So this, if we see here, lots of content are being given. These all contents are very practical in nature. It is not like that this is like we will not get it, it will go out of our mind. It's not like that. The whole thing which has been discussed in this book, it is totally practical, and it will help you in every aspect of your life. Okay, if we go inside the book, here you will see that in all the chapters, when we will go through, there are some verses, and all verses are actually in the verses of Gita is written in Sanskrit, and that has been translated to English, and then the Acharya Prashant is elaborating that verses one by one, but we also have to point that in the book, not all verses has been written. The important verses which are very important in nature and which are very crucial to us as a human being in current scenario, that has been taken and that has been elaborated. It's not like that all verses has been written in the book. And this is the volume 1, so some verses has been written here and some verses have also been written in volume part 2. So this is the first verse of Bhagavad Gita: Dharm Kshetre Kurukshetre Samviveta Yuyutsva Mamaka Pandva Cha Kim Kurvat Sanjaya. So this is the first verse which has been asked by Dhritarashtra. So Dhritarashtra is asking to Sanjay that what the Pandava and Kaurava is doing in the battlefield. So battlefield is going on and what they are doing there. If we see here, Gita is a special because it has been narrated in a very practical setting. That is, practical setting means that it is written in the battlefield. Battlefield is practical. We all know, if we see or if we observe clearly our life, then we will see that the battlefield is all around us. So battlefield starts from within ourselves and it expands to the whole world. So Bhagavad Gita is here to fix our inner battlefield. Once the inner battlefield is fixed, then the outer battlefield is automatically fixed. So that is why it is a very practical in nature. Bhagavad Gita will help to fix our inner battlefield. We all are not very happy within ourselves. That is the problem. So here is the written that Bhagavad Gita is not Guru sitting under the shady banyan tree in a tranquil silence of holy jungle. So Bhagavad Gita is not like that. It is a jungle, and in the jungle there are saints and they are teaching to his disciples. But what happens in Bhagavad Gita, it is a special because Bhagavad Gita is being delivered in a battlefield. In the battlefield, Krishna is delivering the Gita to the Arjun. He is telling how to fight, how to detect who is towards the side of truth, who is towards not the side of truth. So all the things are being given in the book, and along with this it will help to fix lots of our superstition which we have in our mind, like Atma, Paramatma, all kind of those things. Okay, what is the casteism? It will fix every kind of problem which human faces. Okay, so that will be fixed very clear nature. So I will suggest, please take this book and read. If I see here, for example, here it has been written, Atma is not God, self is not God, truth is not God. Atma is neither the doer nor the creator. First of all, people consider Atma as like a very some kind of they fear from Atma, but it is not. We should not get feared from Atma. So Atma is neither the doer nor the creator. God is supposed to be both the doer and the creator, but Atma is not. Atma is witness. So we have to see how these things are working. Other than that, if you go here, do you see how God and desire is intertwined? So there will be no God if we will have no desire. God comes only if we have desire. If we have no desire, there will be no God. That thing has been written here. Because when the person is going to any temple, any mosque or anything, anywhere, first of all he has desire, and then he goes to any God asking how to complete their desire. So all kind of these things has been written in this book, which is very important to us. Otherwise we will get tied anywhere. So I will suggest, please read this book. You can get this book from the Acharya Prashant website. So please go visit website. You can get the hard copy of the book from the website. If you don't want to get the hard copy, then you can also get the PDF. It is a very cheap, so you can get PDF as well, and you can read from the website. Other than that, I will say there is a Gita community which has been made by the Acharya Prashant. So you can go there and you can see lots of people are gathering there and discussing about the lot of philosophical things. So please get there and involve in Gita community. In Gita community, lot of lectures about Bhagavad Gita and other like Upanishads, Sunita Saptasati, so lots of things, and other Mahapurus like Bhagat Singh, Vivekanand, lots of lectures are also delivered there. So you can understand all those things as well. So thank you for being here.